R.Evolucion Latina exclusive. We sit down with the creators of the short film One Night Stand.
The story of One Night Stand is really about a young woman who has a one-night stand, and she wakes up the next day in the middle of a corruption scandal at a real estate company. So it all kind of plays together, but it's based on on her personal information.
I'm not going to be able to make it, Mama. Anthony just called in. He wants me to cover a shift tonight.
Aw, babe. Have you seen the hottie standing at the end of the bar?
So I can have a drink?
Actually, I should probably go.
Wait, I've never done anything like this before.
It's okay. I'll let you have time. Why did you do it?
I love what I do. I love all aspects of the creative process. I love being an actress. I love creating. I love going to movies. So if I can be a part of that and part of touching or inspiring the world in some way, that's my goal.
Well, I started back in 1997. I was an extra, and from there I saw the whole big production of how it worked, and I just fell in love with it. I just got bit by the bug, and I was like, oh my God, the trucks, the lights, the cameras, the actors, behind the scenes. I was able to talk to the director, I was able to talk to production, and I just basically started doing my own homework, and went to Barnes & Nobles, and I couldn't afford school, so I just read and read and read and just self-taught.
I get it from different places, mainly through watching a lot of movies and reading a lot. Everywhere there's inspiration.
It was great. This was actually my first time producing or working as a co-producer on a project. And it was great, because as an actor, sometimes you aren't always in control of what you get to do. So you have to create your own opportunities, and this was a great way to do that. And also, not get typecast. Yeah. I always play the nice girl, so it was fun to take on a different role. Discrimination, maybe in the sense of the types of roles that I was offered, yes. I hate to say it, but the reality is sometimes people aren't always aware of where we are and where we come from, so they see us from their perspective. And a lot of times, the projects are written that way, but I think things are starting to change, and I think with more Latino filmmakers and producers and executives and writers, I think it's changing the landscape. I love it. It's fantastic. I mean, I remember when the festival first started, and it's grown so much since then. So again, to see all these films and actors and new talent coming up is really exciting, and an honor to have something here. So it's great.
Oh, I feel amazing. I was saying I'm Norte, Centro, Suramericana. In my whole family, I have Mexicans, all my cousins, all my nieces and nephews that I say. They're Mexican, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Cuban. So I have a whole mix. So I am very proud, because I am all around, and I embrace it. And I'm very honored and humbled that to be accepted and to be here on the 10th anniversary for my first film under my company name, R.Evolucion Films. So I'm very excited.
It's great. Working on the film and being in the festival has been such a fantastic experience. This is my first film writing and directing, and to be part of the 10th year anniversary has been fantastic. My advice is definitely, if you want to be a filmmaker, learn the business, get into the screenwriting, learn how to tell a story. Don't make a good film, make a great film. On the business side, learn how the inner workings of getting a film into theaters works, or into television, or into DVD. Learn how that works. And just work really hard.
If this is what you want to do, and just go with your feeling. Just really set your goals, be very disciplined. Don't just say, oh, I'm gonna do it for 1 week or 2 months and see what happens. Just keep going, and your passion will get you there. You just have to have a goal and a vision, a roadmap to know where you're gonna go. And not basically, but majority and the big point is you have to learn the business. business first. Distribution, go backwards, not from grabbing the camera and going out to shoot and then trying to write a story. If you're gonna write a story, learn how to write a story well. Tell a story. I mean, there's so many aspects of it, but the first thing to me, I would say business. Learn the business first. It's like anything. It's like you're a product. You want to sell. How would you sell this? You know. Yeah. So you want to be able to, I don't know, just learn it. Your passion will drive you there.
I've heard about you actually, and I know that you are one of the most hardworking people, talent coming up through the business. So I think you could give that advice because I actually learned from you. Your drive and your commitment and just your tenacity to always focus and be positive is really refreshing, and that's the only thing you can do to keep your spirit alive and to not, get bogged down because it's a lot of rejection. So personally, I'm telling you that I'm always inspired by you.
Well, I didn't get a chance to go to school, but through books, through the internet, through asking questions, you can learn on your own. I'm self-taught. You can do it. You don't have to go the route of going to film school. I would probably advise if you want to do that, there's plenty of resources online and in books that you can find out how to do it and get it done. And really, at the end of the day, it's basically your passion that's going to drive you to do it.
If you're self-taught, basically, meaning if you're not privileged to go to school, don't feel bad. Just really apply yourself to it, because when you're passionate about something, things just start to open like a flower. So to me, I wasn't privileged, and I just learned and I ask questions. People that know more than me, if they know more than me, and that's the person, oh, he did this or she did that, and it's like, and I get inspired by them.
We're at the New York International Latino Film Festival,
and we dare to go beyond.